Hello everyone, my name is Jeeva. I am a software craft person here at Codurance. Today, I'm going to show you how to set up Python environment so that you can start programming for any kata you would like to do in Python. So let's get started. First thing first, you need to install Python. If you're on a Windows operating system, you can get Python through Microsoft Store. Let's open Microsoft Store and from the search bar, type Python. The latest version of Python as of today is Python 3.10. From the search result, select Python 3.10. By clicking on Get button, you can install Python on your Windows. If you're a Mac user, go to the search bar, type python.org, enter. From the download section, select Mac OS. From here, you can download the latest version of Python on your Mac. By default, if you're a Mac or a Linux user, the Python is installed, but it may be a bit older version. You can use Homebrew Package Manager to get the latest version of Python on your Mac or a Linux operating system. Once you install Python, in order to check if it is installed successfully, go to the terminal or a command prompt, type Python. This will open Python shell. Here you can see I have got Python 3.10 installed on my Windows. And from this shell, you can give any expression or a statements to execute. Here I'm going to try a simple mathematic expression 1 plus 3. Oh, here go. I've got the result 4. Let's exit from the shell now. Okay, now we have installed Python. Let's create a project. I'm going to show you an easiest way to create a Python project using Python Poetry. Python Poetry is a packaging and dependency management tool for Python. First, let's install Python Poetry. I'm going to run the following command, pip install poetry. Pip is a default package management tool for Python. Don't be confused between pip and poetry. Poetry provides more sophisticated features like dependency management for Python. Our poetry is installed. Let's go ahead and create a simple demo project. And the command is poetry new demo. Cool. Let's open this in Visual Studio Code. Awesome. Let's see how the project is structured. There is a demo folder, there is a test folder, and then the project toml. Here, it will contain the basic information of the project, project dependencies, and some of the build system properties for the project. All the test files goes under the test folder. All the source files goes under the demo folder. This is similar to the source folders for any other languages. This is our demo project in Visual Studio Code. One of the extensions which is used in Visual Studio Code is Python. This extension provides all the IntelliSense, linting, and debugging features for developing Python projects in Visual Studio Code. Go ahead and install it. Okay, so far you have understood how to install Python, how to create a Python demo project using Poetry. Next, I would like to show you a GitHub repository which has number of projects in various languages. This can be used as a starting point of any coding kata exercise. Let's look at the repository. This is a Codurance GitHub space where we have Katalyst Kickstart repository. As I mentioned, it has number of projects and this can be used as starting point for any coding kata exercise. Our main focus in this section is for Python. So let's look at the Python folder. This has two different projects. One is Python 3 Kickstart project, Python 3 Kickstart. For your coding kata exercise, Python 3 Kickstart is a good starting point. Let's go and check out this coding Kickstart Let's clone this coding kickstart repository and then see what this project has got for you. Let's navigate to Katalyst folder. Let's see what this directory has got. This directory has all the projects within that repository. Let's check out only Python. This can be done using git sparse command, sparse checkout. Now let's see what we have got in the directory. Awesome, we got what we were looking for. Let's open this in Visual Studio Code. Python 3 Kickstart project is almost similar to the demo project which we created earlier, except I have created a Python file just to explain modules and packages. A module in Python is nothing but a single Python file. A package is nothing but a collection of modules. In this project, we have one module which is greetings_module.py, and we have two packages. One is python 3 underscore kickstart and test. These directories has a special file underscore init underscore.py. This is the file which makes these directories as packages. Please note, a module need not to have underscore module as part of the file name. This is just for the reference. As you can see, there is a single test file in this project. Let's run this test and see if it successfully executes. I'm going to go to the command prompt and type poetry shell. Poetry shell creates a virtual environment for this project, which segregates all the package dependencies or project dependencies from this project to other projects. Okay, the virtual environment is created. Now let's run our test. PyTest. There is a single file in test. Seems like the values are not the same. Let's see the actual package, what it is returning. Okay, it seems like our test is asserting with the wrong value. Let's change this, save the file and run PyTest. Awesome, all our tests are passing now. If you are not a great fan of Visual Studio Code, you can run Python projects using PyCharm or any other IDE you prefer. I have got PyCharm Community Edition. I can open this project in PyCharm. I can run PyCharm in this directory, and this will open PyCharm, and this will open the README file of this project. This is a tip of the day. I'm just going to close this one. In README file, I have placed all the instructions I went through in this video. First, let's run the test using PyCharm. Go to the test folder, right click and select run Python test in test. Awesome. All the tests are passing. That's all for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this session. We will meet you in the next session. Thank you. Bye.